Hey, beautiful souls. Welcome to HERside Conversations, a soft place to land for women healing out loud. I'm your host, Marketia, a mother, entrepreneur, and woman who is learning to make peace with her own story. This podcast didn't start because I had it all figured out. It started because I didn't. I created this space not to perform healing, but to practice it, to be honest, to be vulnerable, to be free. Because the truth is, life will break you sometimes, quietly, slowly, without warning. And when it does, we often think we're supposed to keep it together, especially as women, especially as Black women. But let me tell you something. The strongest thing I ever did was fall apart on purpose, out loud, unashamed, in front of whoever needed to see that healing is not always pretty, but it is always worth it. So today, on this very first episode, I want to talk about something that not enough people talk about, something that saved me, healing out loud. Let's break this down together. What does it really mean to heal out loud? It's not attention seeking, it's not trauma dumping, it's not about getting likes or proving a point. Healing out loud is about choosing visibility over shame. It's about being honest about your story, not for sympathy, but for freedom. It's the moment when you say, I may not be whole, but I'm still worthy. I'm grieving, but I'm growing. I'm hurt, but I'm here. Healing out loud means giving your pain a voice before it hardens into silence. It means saying, this happened to me, or this broke me, or I lost myself in that, and refusing to carry it in secret anymore. And let's be real, there's power in privacy. But silence can also become a prison, especially when that silence is rooted in shame. Can we talk about how society raised us? We were told, don't let them see you cry. Don't be messy. Be a lady. Keep it in the house. Fix your face before you walk out that door. Sound familiar? We weren't raised to process. We were raised to perform. And it taught us to prioritize appearances over our own peace. So what happens? We become mothers who cry in the shower. We become partners who sleep next to people who don't see us. We become friends who smile through the ache. We become women who show up for everyone else while falling apart behind closed doors. Sis, let me be clear. Your softness is not a liability. Your truth is not an embarrassment. Your vulnerability is not too much. We are not healing quietly anymore, just to make other people feel comfortable. We're not burying our pain to look put together. We're choosing honesty over illusion. I want to take you back to a moment I knew that I had to do this out loud. I was in a situation where I gave everything to someone who couldn't see me. I don't just mean money or time. I gave parts of my soul. I showed up in ways I wasn't even showing up for myself. And over time, I started losing myself. Not all at once, but in pieces. I stopped dreaming, stopped journaling, stopped laughing. And the scary part, nobody noticed because I was still smiling, still posting, still working, still being strong. But deep inside, I was grieving the version of me that existed before that heartbreak. I was grieving the woman who used to trust, the woman who used to hope, the woman who believed that love was enough. That grief, it wasn't just for the relationship, it was for the me I left behind. And the only way I found her again was to speak, to write, to share, to stop pretending, to stop protecting people who wouldn't even protect me, to stop being quiet about things that hurt me deeply. This podcast is part of that healing. And if you've ever felt invisible, if you've ever poured from an empty cup, if you've ever whispered, This isn't who I am anymore. I want you to know you're not alone. Here's the thing about silence, it keeps us stuck in cycles. It protects the wrong people and it delays our deliverance. The moment you start speaking your truth, you begin to shift. No more shrinking, no more code switching your emotions, no more apologizing for being honest. Your story is medicine for you and for somebody else. Because when you say, I've been through it, but I'm still standing, you light a path for someone else. When you say, I'm not healed yet, but I'm healing, you give someone permission to begin. Your voice is a mirror, and somebody's freedom is connected to your transparency. So, how do we actually begin? It's not about being public, it's about being present. Here's some ways that you can get started. Start by writing what hurts. Say the thing out loud to yourself in the mirror. Talk to one trusted friend, one therapist, one journal page. Start a podcast. Create a safe circle. Or simply stop lying to yourself about what you feel. Healing out loud doesn't mean we owe people our pain. It means you stop hiding from yourself. It's giving yourself the grace to be unfinished in front of people. It's giving your emotions room to stretch. It's finding community instead of isolation. And yes, it's scary. But what's scarier is staying stuck, staying silent, staying small. You weren't created to disappear inside of your own story. You were born to be seen. This As I wrap up this first episode, I want you to hear this. You are not weak for being hurt. You are not broken beyond repair. And you are not alone. Healing isn't linear. It's messy, confusing, sacred, and beautiful. And every time you choose truth over performance, every time you say, this is where I am, and I'm still showing up, you reclaim a piece of yourself. This podcast, this is just the beginning. I don't have all the answers, but I'm willing to ask the questions. I'm willing to go first, to be raw, to be open, to be human. And I invite you to come with me. If this resonated with you, I would love for you to subscribe, leave a review, and follow us on YouTube at HERside Conversations -B. This is HERside Conversations, where her story is honored, her voice is heard, and her healing is sacred. Thank you for being here. Let's grow, grieve, and glow together.